This is a tale about human selfishness and the price of being special. Spoilers ahead. So, Edward Scissorhands is one of Tim Burton's most popular films, and I can see why. It takes the well-known Frankenstein story and brings it into the suburbs. And it's not the Frankenstein that we usually see, the monster that scares people. It's the Frankenstein monster that is exploring the world and is confused and fascinated by it. Basically, the real Frankenstein monster from the novel, not future interpretations. Although this movie goes one step further and not just gives him a name, Edward, but a particular set of skills, or could be viewed as a condition too. The movie touches on what makes someone special. Is it the hands that make him special, or his noble personality and talent? He's capable of creating such wonderful things, but also intentionally or unintentionally hurting others. There's a significant element that delves into the human selfishness. We can see how they are fascinated by Edward's abilities, but also take advantage of him. Kathy Baker's character is a prime example of this. She's only against Edward when he doesn't want anything to do with her. And Jim takes advantage of him to pick the lock in his dad's house. The only truly well-intentioned people in the movie are the family. Diane's character is so nice, it feels like a safe space when she's around. And the same goes for Alan Arkin's character. Winona Ryder is something else. I checked Letterboxd and a lot of people agree with me that she looks stunning here. And her character is very interesting. It helps us explore how Edward manages love. And it's heartbreaking when we see that he can't touch her face without hurting her. Edward's innocence is perfectly portrayed by Johnny Depp. If this concept had been made into a movie by the wrong people, they would have made a caricature of him. Instead, we get a nice x-ray of society and how we treat what is special or different. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that the town didn't instantly take out their pitchforks, but were curious about him. I appreciate that. I think what we can explore with that path is much more enriching than just making it a film that only shows him hiding. We get to see how the character develops in the real world, and we can't help but feel bad for the poor guy. It's not his fault, and his creator didn't seem to be ill-intentioned. He was going to give him his hands. It wasn't something he made on purpose. He simply started turning that cotton robot into a person and tried to teach him stuff too, which is kind of nice. The cinematography is quite interesting. There are some good shots, and overall the film has a very nostalgic feel to it. Visually, we understand how pure Edward's heart is, and also how hard it is to live with scissors as hands. It's quite interesting how they tried to achieve the cutting shots back in 1990. Those scissors prosthetics must have been a hazard to work with on set, and probably required a lot of getting used to by Depp. Some people view this film as the struggle of the artist. I can see that, but I mostly see it as the same reality we've always lived. People are very unsupportive of the new or different. A tale as old as time. Unlike this film, which is a brilliant reinterpretation of an old story, the inventor, like the writer and the director, didn't forget to put a heart in this film. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time.